Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit of a weird video, I guess. We are going to be looking at and reviewing, I guess, not really reviewing, just taking a look at two of the new packs OHUHU has released. So if you don't know what OHUHU is, it is a brand of alcohol markers, and personally I really love these markers. So when I saw that they released a new gray pack that has a collection of all of their gray markers, I jumped on it because all of my gray markers have dried. And they also released a mid-tone pack, which is just kind of the filler markers that they put into their 216 pack. So in each of the packs you will find a little pamphlet talking about just kind of OHUHU, and then you will also find a swatch sheet. So I like to swatch on the swatch sheet and also on paper, like my cardstock that I use, and it also comes with a sheet to put on the other side of your paper to protect from bleeding. So this is what an OHUHU marker looks like. It is double-sided with one brush and one chisel, and it also has the color name and color code, and each pack also comes with a colorless blender. And again, it's going to look the same in both packs. It's going to come with a swatch sheet and the pamphlet and the bleeding sheet, I guess. So what the mid pack is since OHUHU created a 216 pack, which is a step up from the 168, they made the mid-tone pack, which is all the markers that are in the 216 pack that you can't get in the 168. I'm sorry. So basically, since I have the 120 pack in the pastel set, I don't need to get the 168, and since I already have all of those, I don't need to get the 216 pack, because that would be a lot of extra money. Again, I'm really glad that OHUHU came out with these packs, so it does give the option to get these packs without having to spend, like, I don't know, like I think the 216 pack is around $160. So if you don't have that money, but you already have like the 120 pack, I think this is a good option. And I'm really happy that they came out with the gray set, because I was literally just saying how empty all of my gray markers were. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the gray pack is 36 colors and the mid-tone pack is 48 colors. So right now I am currently swatching all of the colors. I finished the gray set already and I'm working on the mid-tone pack, which I did not film the whole thing because it took a long time. It takes a long time. And then off camera I also swatched them on the cardstock I usually use for my marker drawings, but I didn't include that because again I had to swatch every single one of them. So obviously in the mid-tone pack, you're gonna get a lot of, you guessed it, mid-tones. There actually were a few pastels, like there was a few like pastel purples and pinks, but that's like normal to come by. But honestly, I really do enjoy the color selection in this one. I think it's very broad, and I think if these are the kind of colors that you usually like to use like in your drawings, like this set could totally work on its own, because there are some skin colors, there are some grays, there's colors, there's a lot, just like really good color selection in here. And I think this goes without saying, but the gray set is definitely just most useful for an add-on set, or just if you do a lot of like black and white kind of art, this would definitely be the pack for you. But since I use grays a lot in my art, just in general, because they're very good mixing tones, then this is good for you, especially if you need like a refill set. So I'll talk about the drawing for a second. This drawing is for Inktober day 22, I believe, and the prompt was bad luck. And this is my character Stella, which if you didn't know, she is my witch, and I love her. But unfortunately her character in general is not very up on the times. She has kind of been locked away her whole life, so she doesn't really know a lot about the kind of like stereotypes. So like one of the stereotypes, I don't know if it's really true, but one of the stereotypes of bad luck is walking under a ladder. So that is what I drew her doing. Also, you might have seen, but I did use one of my Copic markers for her skin, I used her actual skin color because, yeah, there are skin tones in this set, but there isn't a really like good like light set or light skin tone in the mid-tone pack. And the reason I decided to draw Stella was because I knew that her outfit is mainly made up of grays. Like if you could see her hair is really like black, but I usually use a dark gray. Her shirt is a red gray that comes in the gray set. Her pants are gray, her shoes are gray. She's a lot of gray. So this is also my first like fully colored illustration of Inktober. I put that very lightly because I didn't do a lot of shading. I just wanted to use some markers, and since I was filming this video, I just wanted to put a little color on it. I wasn't like, this isn't like what I normally do, and it was really weird not like trying to not use all my other colors and just using the colors in this pack and to not make it too complex. But yeah, in total, I really like both of these sets. I think they're very useful, and I especially really appreciate OHUHU coming out with both of these sets. So if you can't afford the bigger sets, you can still get access to more colors without having to literally pay $160, because I was seriously trying to save $160 so I could get that set and have more colors, obviously. And I'm so glad that they came out with this set, and I really appreciate them. OHUHU now has 3 different 48 kind of starter sets, and they have the first one that they ever released with the brush markers. They also have the 48 pastel set, and they have the 48 mid-tone pack. And in my opinion, I think you should either get the mid-tone pack or the original pack first, and then the pastel set, and if you really wanted to, get the gray set. Again, that's just my opinion, but I really do think that this mid-tone set could hold up on its own, and I think it is a good set to start out with, especially if you're new to markers. And I'll say the same thing about like the original 48 set. The pastel set is definitely like an add-on, and definitely I don't think can stand so much on its own, but the mid-tone pack is definitely great. And considering I've had my 120 pack for over a year now, we're heading towards a year and a half since I got my 120 pack, the gray set has definitely helped. I love it so much. And if you don't use grays in your art, then I don't think it's very necessary, but since mine were empty, I thought it would definitely help rather than buying the 216 set and spending so much extra money. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys at least found some of it useful. I'm not the best at doing reviews, as like my mind kind of just goes like all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. So bye.